You must understand the role of faith in your life. The role of faith as a tool, not only for survival, but also for life transformation. A tool for you to deal with the challenges in life. God gave this tool to the human being. We can call it the sixth sense, even if faith is not a feeling, it's not a sense, but it is a strength, conviction, and ability, as well as vision, such as hearing, touch, smell, and taste. Faith brings to the human being a sixth capacity that, unfortunately, is very underutilized or misused by most people. Because God put this inside the human being, considering that without faith, it is impossible for you to live, for you to survive. Without faith, you don't leave your house. Without faith, you don't work. Because how will you work for 30 days for your boss the whole month if you don't have faith that he will pay you at the end of the month? How will you leave the house if you have no faith that you will come back? Am I right? How will you take a medicine if you don't have faith that that medicine will help you? So, in this case, I speak of natural faith, which is independent of your belief in God or in a diet. You need faith to survive. Without faith, you don't get on a plane. Without faith, you don't go to college. You do nothing. Life without faith is impossible. That's why God gave faith to the human being. So they can use faith in a natural way, and they need to use in a natural way. In fact, the atheist needs this kind of faith, but there is another type of faith, the one that connects the human being with God. The Holy Text says in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6, it says like this: "But without faith, it is impossible to please Him, to please God. For he who comes to God must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him." So faith is an essential requirement for the person to please God. In other words, God is pleased with the one who believes in Him, just as us. You are pleased by those who believe in you. We look for people who believe in us, who believe in our potential, who believe that we are capable, good, and etc. We all are in search of people who believe in us, and you are happy when somebody believes in you. And also you feel insulted when somebody doubts in you. So if we, human beings, are pleased by those who believe in us, you can imagine how God is pleased with that. God, in His perfection, puts as a condition to interact with a person that they believe in Him, that they manifest their faith in Him. So God allows the person to reach certain things in life that only through faith they can know Him, interact with Him. Because if it wasn't like that, there would be no need of faith to believe in God. If God appeared to them, if God solved all their problems, if God simply set people free from all their problems, they wouldn't need faith. If God would do everything and the person nothing, why faith? God gave faith precisely for the human being to face the challenges, the setbacks, the opposite strength that come against them. So, if you are going through, for example, a situation of injustice, or someone who has hurt you, they were unfair towards you, and you are upset with that person, nourishing grudges, resentments, No, don't do that. You can feel all that, but you also can act by faith. Which faith? Faith in God's justice. Faith in the righteous judge. He is seeing this. Don't worry. When you manifest faith in God, you present yourself before this injustice that they've done against you, and you present that injustice to God and you say, God, you saw what they've done to me. You've seen the lies, you've seen the injustice, and all evil that these people have been doing against me. But I won't make justice with my own hands. I believe in your justice. You will go ahead of me. That's it. When you manifest your faith in God, in God's justice, immediately you receive relief from pain, from grudges, hatred, desire for revenge, and all the stress that injustice brought you. You receive peace, and you let God work. You let God work because you trust He will do justice much better than you. In reality, wasn't Him who said, "The vengeance is mine"? The vengeance is mine. So let Him do what He must. You won't keep on asking, God, do this or that. No, surrender yourself, trust, use your faith. So when you use your faith in God's justice, you have peace. And when you least realize, you hear the news. You learn what had happened and how God did that. And then you say, it was better to trust in God. It was better to have manifested my faith in God. So God gave you faith for that, for you to believe, for you to have the courage to take action. You are in a dire straight situation. And then you say, I will borrow some money, I'll use my credit card, I'll use the overdraft limit, I will use all the credit card limits, I will make a loan, and then you look for means, human means, for you to solve your financial problem, but you have your faith. The Word of God says, try me now in this. If I will not open the windows of heaven upon you, try Him, test Him. Instead of you taking your money and giving to a loan shark, or the taxes, the interests, and giving to a bank institution, a credit card institution, give it to God. Say, God, I will put this before you. Open doors for me. Only you can show me a different way. Only you can touch the person who tell me yes to sign the deal. Use your faith, dear friends. Use your faith in God and faith in you. Go ahead. You have faith to make a business, to work for yourself, to advance, and to not be dependent on anyone and not boring. So go. Go and fight. Do what you must. Faith is for this. Is this energy to take you out from the sameness, from this situation, but you must use it. Use faith in God. Test Him. Show that you believe in Him. Say, God, I won't do this, but I believe you will work in my life. And faith is to use in regards to your health, when the doctors cannot do anything for you anymore, the medicine's no longer helping, you are tired of making treatments, on listening to blah 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 from doctors, serving as a guinea pig to doctors. You are tired, so use your faith in the Word that says, I'm the Lord who heals you. Make a test with Him. The Word of God, which promises that when God edifies the house, then the house is built. The house does not fall apart. Maybe your house is falling apart, your marriage, is going down the drain. Why? Because you are only using your emotion. You are only using your head to think about what you're going to do. I'll look for a solicitor, a lawyer, I will divorce, I will make some money, separate some money for the divorce, I will throw a tantrum with my spouse. You are only using your emotion. Use your faith. Use your faith. Put the word of God to the test. Go and fight for your marriage with the weapons of faith. That's what pleases God, is what is written. Without faith it is impossible to please Him, for he who comes to God must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. So when you manifest your faith, you will get closer to God, and He will reward you. If you believe, He will reward you. And then you will look back and say, how good was that? I won. But how did you win? Through your strength, your intelligence? No. I won through faith. I won because I trusted in God. I used my faith. I manifested my faith, and God honored this faith. So do that. Have you been using your faith, or has your faith growing old, rust gathering upon it, hidden in the drawers of your heart? Take your faith out of the drawer. Blow away this dust and rust from it and put your faith to work, and you will see that God will be pleased with you and He will reward you. If today's video helped you and you know someone that could benefit from it, share it with them, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you may do so now. See you later.